Hello everyone, this is eCals90. If you like this video, make sure that you subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Then it's Okoro. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Wade in at the power forward.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And the first one drops. And Sexton drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Oladipo with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season. Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
Oladipo hits them both. And here's Sexton. Six on the shot clock. Allen in the post, guarded by Tucker. Now Okoro. The feed to Allen. And he converts the layup.
Boy, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Garland, following the score by Houston. Here's Wade, makes it off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Wall. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Wade misses. And here's Houston, trailing by 2. Oladipo for 3. Allen with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Sexton. It's rebounded by Houston. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
For Houston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. Now, here's Garland. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now the pass to Okoro. Allen dishes to Sexton. Allen kicks to Garland. Here's Okoro. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Wall. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Okoro passes to Garland. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You take a look at the Cavaliers. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Now, here's Sexton. Following the miss by John Wall. Back to Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul. Boy, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. But his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
First free throw is good.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort on offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he's really scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level, and he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Good on both.
Boy, a stalwart defender who knows his strengths on offense. I mean, Allen is a fantastic two-way threat, and he wants to get better. This is a guy whose future is bright.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Passes it to Tate, takes a three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Okoro dishes to Sexton. Allen with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Houston making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Sexton against Gordon. Pass to Okoro. Tries a three. Hands it from downtown. Rockets trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sexton against Gordon. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Cavaliers 5th.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
Both good from the line that time. Now, here's Garland. He had 25 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
5 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. The shot by Sexton, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Cavaliers leading. Okoro passes to Garland. Sexton on the wing, defended by Gordon. The shot by Sexton, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Oh, nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Here's Sexton after Eric Gordon's bucket.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Okoro with it. Here's Garland. Gordon with the defensive effort. And here comes House, leading the fast break. The shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Cavaliers trailing. Feeds it to Garland. Back to Sexton. They could use a bucket and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Now, here's Tucker. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Sinks the triple.
Boy, Tucker, ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He knows that John Wall presents a challenge for them, especially when he can get inside. Coach said Wall is such a fantastic finisher, you have to do your work early, out on the perimeter. Once he gets by you, it's already too late. So they'll have to do everything they can to keep defenders in front of him. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Okoro following the basket by John Wall. Okoro kicks to Sexton. Pass to Garland. No good on the three.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
The kick out to Wall. And it's off from three-point range. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
And here's Sexton. He's coming off a 28-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Now, here's Okoro after Colin Sexton's miss. Second chance shot. Allen kicks to Sexton. Offensive rebound. 1:41 left to play in the first quarter. And the pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Wall passes to Gordon. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
To the middle. Allen dishes to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Osman the pass to Sexton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Cleveland turns it over again.
Looking now at some numbers for Gordon. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's averaging about 19 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And that one's good. Osman.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-6 run. Gordon against Sexton. Now here's Gordon. Not a lot of room.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Allen kicks to Garland. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okoro throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Tucker the pass to Wall. For 3, Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon. John Wall getting it done for Houston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, you know, what are your thoughts?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
We've got Wall. Caruch is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Gordon in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Gordon. Windler with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Outside Gordon. Oladipo outside. Passes it to Wall. The kick out to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tucker. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Tucker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets. Pass to Osman. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, hammers the alley-oop through.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Wall looking for an opening. The Cavaliers pull it in. Pass to Osman. Goes back up. Caruch grabs the board.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Oladipo outside. And Wall kicks to Oladipo. Takes it from 10. Second shot opportunity. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Oladipo. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the free throw line has been a bonus as well. I mean, they've sought contact, and when the whistle blows, they're taking advantage.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And so here is Houston. They lead by 4. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him. Wall, good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. And McGee kicks to Osman. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Poked away and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 6.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes him as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter. Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
The Cavaliers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. First one falls for him. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both free throws good from McGee.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Wall against Sexton. Fires from the line. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
The Cavaliers have made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Outside Gordon. There's the pass to Oladipo. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Sexton on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Sexton's shot is good.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Gordon with no one around. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Osman. 6 points for him. Outside, Sexton. Back to Osman. 6 to shoot. Outside, Sexton. Off target with his 3.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
And it's Wall. That time the assist by Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Windler, the pass to Sexton. Down low, here's McGee. Passes it to Wade. Outside, Sexton. From the top of the key, he buries it. And that's 10 points for Colin Sexton.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Gordon, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Gordon's got a great ability to draw contact. You got to respect that. He's an aggressive scorer who makes it tough on the defense, even if they get physical with him.
The Rockets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Justin Patton, he's checked in for Rodion's Kurucs. Gordon hits both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside, Sexton. He gets it in there. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Sexton against Wall. The kick out to Oladipo. No good with the triple.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Tries yet again. The shot's good from McGee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Oladipo. 11 points in the game. Fades and shoots. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Osman. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Wall. Shoots the 3. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Sexton against Wall. Right side, Sexton. Unable to get that one. And it's Houston the other way. Inside. And finished off by Oladipo.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Windler, the pass to McGee. Now Sexton. He's got 12. Back to McGee. The pass to Osman. Sexton against Wall. Sexton's shot is good.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Oladipo right side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 9 points. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The open look here for Sexton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. 16 points for Colin Sexton. Oladipo outside. Back to Wall. Wall draws the double. Oladipo for 3 and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Oladipo's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets. Here's Dotson, guarded by Oladipo. Nice D from Oladipo. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Gordon. Misses in close.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls. Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Houston. He hits both from the stripe. Rockets leading by 8. Outside, Wall. Here's Tucker. Got it. Good job in the low post. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
A nice shot by Okoro.
And that's an area that Sexton must keep working on. The more he passes, the better his team looks.
That's good from McLemore on the assist by Oladipo. McLemore's got his first bucket in this one. Sexton kicks to Okoro. Back to Sexton. Floats one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And the first one at the line is good.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
Jared Allen's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Sexton drops them both. Rockets leading by 7. Wall passes to Patton. It's Oladipo on the wing. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Okoro. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And for Houston, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Wall draws the double. Now here's McLemore outside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
A floater. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 20 points.
You know, Crafty just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
And so it's Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. John, looks like you're really in attack mode, getting into the paint to get your teammates open.
Oh, man, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. That's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player, and they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open. And I got to just keep finding them and making shots.
Take what the defense gives you. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And the Rockets, a playoff team for the last 8 seasons, superstar talent, but to this point they've been unable to reach their goal of an NBA championship.
Listen,
Shaq?
even though I've been there 6 times, won 4, not easy to do.
Thank you for the reminder, by the
Only
way.
one team, I'm not reminding you, I'm just letting you know, only one team out of 30 can make it. They've had their chances, just hasn't come together.
Well, at times, I felt like it was right there for them. But they're still working to get over that mountaintop. I'm not sure if they're going to get over it.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Then there's Allen. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. That's good. The Houston lead has got down to 11 as the basket is good from Sexton.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Stolen by Okoro. Now, here's Garland. Covered by Wall. Rockets leading by 11. Wide open. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's Cavaliers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Okoro passes to Sexton. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oladipo has really embraced the go-to role. This guy can heat it up in a hurry.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him. Wade at the elbow. Pass to Okoro. 4 on the shot clock. Allen trying to break free. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now Sexton. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Rebound by House. House has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Okoro shot is off.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Outside, Wall. The pass to Tate. And that's going to be a travel.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Garland dishes to Okoro. He kicks it to Sexton. The 10-footer finds the target. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. All with it. 20 points for him. Oladipo outside. Back to Wall. Oladipo, the pass to Tate. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No good on that one. Down the stretch of last season, Greg, we saw some teams resting healthy players, even ones out of the playoff hunt, and they got fined. But is the amount, which I think is about $25,000, is that enough to discourage that tactic?
You know, I don't think it is. Not when team revenues are measured in the hundreds of millions. You got to do more to keep them honest. But by the same token, you know, if I got 100, 200 million invested in a guy, I want to protect my investment. And so if I can rest them here or there and prolong their career, I think my organization's all the better for it.
Houston leading by 12. Kicks it to House. Pass to Wall. Here's Tucker. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Passes to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get it going. Rockets with the rebound.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Wade with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Wade trying to break free. The shot by Sexton, no good. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Now, here's Sexton. 24 points for him. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? Love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Here's Wall. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
And that one falls for John Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Now, here's Garland. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Windler. Wade, right side. Over Oladipo. That one wide left. Rockets leading by 15. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, Oladipo has tremendous athleticism, and with his effort on the offensive glass, he keeps possessions alive for his team.
Here's Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. This is his first free throw of the game.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Houston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cleveland. And so he hits both. Rockets leading by 15. Oladipo taking his time here.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Windler, the pass to Garland. Here's Windler. Just 5 on the clock. Basket counts. Windler's got 6.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
McGee against Oladipo. Softly drops in the floater. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Boy, the floater is one of the most beautiful shots in the game. And when used correctly, Victor Oladipo showing you he's got that shot down pat.
Now, here's Okoro. He's got 10. The pass to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Windler. It's hauled in by Brown.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Oladipo, good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Windler. He has 6. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against Sacramento, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
The first free throw is good. Patton, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Okoro. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. Brown finds Gordon. Back to Brown. Five to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Stolen by Garland.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting one.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here's Oladipo. He has 29. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Oladipo. Over Garland. Oladipo misses.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Oladipo. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Brown outside. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Brown dishes to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Gordon. He's got 12. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Bounce pass Gordon. Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Garland. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Offline with his 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And it's sent back by Allen. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Here's Garland. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Garland's got 7 points here in this quarter. 1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown kicks it to Tucker. Oladipo outside. Teardrop shot. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Osman. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. 54 seconds left in the third. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Houston making some changes. David Nwaba is checked in for Brown, and it's Ben McLemore in for Gordon. And Cleveland also making a change. Dotson's checked in. That's good from Tucker.
You know, it's said that the only thing Tucker is more obsessed with than on-court success is his sneaker game. I heard that he literally has hundreds of pairs of sneakers.
Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Allen, that's good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Oladipo. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And on the season, you know, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Free throw, good, Allen. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Rockets leading by 7. Oladipo outside. With 2 seconds left. Hatton. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
Yeah, and the officials on the floor will make the final determination after reviewing the footage from the NBA's replay center. And we can follow along. We see what they're seeing.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets lead by 7. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Cavaliers trail by 7. They've got P.J. Tucker. Ben McLemore is out there with Oladipo. And it's Nwaba in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Back to Allen. Over Oladipo. They get it again. Osman. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the stat sheet, they've got to do something to cut down on these second chance points. Box out and get to the defensive board.
Two shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for Patton. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Second free throw, no good. And it's Wade with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. Here's Osman, guarded by Oladipo. To the inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the Rockets making a change here. Wall's checked in. Rockets leading by 6. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lets it go from 11. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
Two.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Sexton on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Ben McLemore.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Houston leading by 7. Outside, Wall launches it. A nice shot by Tucker.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Cavaliers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded closely. Allen, that's good.
Well, you got to do much more than that to slow Allen. I mean, this guy is long and athletic, capable of converting through contact.
Pass to Nwaba. The kick out to Wall. Houston moving it around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Nwaba. Just 5 to shoot. Tucker.
and they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
And Sexton has it in the corner. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Cleveland with it. Wade passes to Osman. 6 to shoot. Sexton kicks to Osman. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's in there. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Sexton the pass to Wade. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Nwaba. The pass to Wall. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Dotson. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 13 points for Allen.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Wall draws the double. Down low. And McLemore slams it in.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
At the elbow, it's Allen. That shot off. And Houston the other way now. Here's Nwaba. It's stolen by Allen. They push it up 4 on 3. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Timeout called, the Rockets. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Cavaliers making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He said, keep grinding, we're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down, let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
And Sexton slams it in. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Wall, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
That's good from Wall. Gordon's checked in for the Rockets. And so Wall nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Sexton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Allen, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 6 assists now in the game. Now Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
High post Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Garland, he's checked in for Damian Dotson. And Allen drops them both. Now here's Wall. Outside Gordon. Back to Wall. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wall's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
They double him with Wall. Wade outside. Pass to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Wade surveying the D. Back to Sexton. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And it's 37 points for Colin Sexton. Gordon against Sexton. Outside Gordon. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Passes it to Sexton. Count it. Sexton's got 39.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Tate. Wade is covering. The Cavaliers shooting the ball at 42%. Okoro dishes to Sexton. To tie it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Wall draws the double. Here is House. Wade is covering. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Wall for the 3. Kept alive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Allen outside. Garland the pass to Allen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Gordon. Back to Wall. Tucker with the ball. Pass to Gordon. That one a little long.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Great positioning on the putback. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Boy, completely inexcusable and unacceptable when you don't box out Allen. This guy is a monster as an offensive rebounder.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jared Allen.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
And Gordon over to help. The shot by Wade, wide open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, does he stun the crowd by answering right back with that triple to get the game back to even.
Well, I tell you what, guys, both teams giving and doing their very best to put it away.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Sexton on the wing, and Gordon over to help. Here's Wade. Up again.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Well, Cleveland shooting the ball at 42%. Sexton for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Tucker's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. All with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Fires the three. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. But they'll get another chance.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Inside, Tucker. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Tucker's got 7 points for the quarter.
There you go, P.J. Tucker showing you he's reliable in the clutch.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Bullseye! Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 1. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Gordon over to help. To the paint. Okoro. Money!
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. On defense, the Cavaliers, they lead by 1. And it's Gordon missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Here's Wall. He's off on that one. Good D by Wade. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Outside, House. Allen with the rebound, and an intentional foul right there.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.